Go and sin no more. There was a man who was in his late 40s. He had suffered from high blood pressure and diabetes for 16 years, resulting in complications, by which he almost lost his sight. His skin turned jaundice from hepatic cirrhosis, and his body was filled with ascites, that is body cavity fluid, even to the top of his feet. His life consisted of drinking, smoking, and stress, and after work, he went out to eat and drink at 2 or 3 bars a night, and would come home after midnight. When he woke up in the morning, instead of eating breakfast, he drank a cup of coffee and went off to work. This was his lifestyle. Every time he went to the hospital, they increased his medications, but his health got worse and worse. By the time he came to the Bethel Sanitarium, the pain from his complications made him unable to sleep, and his heart was weighed down heavily by the desperation he felt that he could not get his health and life back. Leaving his bedridden mother, and putting his children who needed his care into his wife's hands, he looked up to heaven, and started seeking the Greater One, in the midst of all the hopelessness he felt. Then he heard about Bethel, and with a faint glimmer of hope, he came to us. After a few days, he realized the reasons for his sickness, began to get used to the new lifestyle, and began experiencing deep conviction and conversion. As the days passed, his mind cleared, and peace entered his heart. He, who used to have meat at every meal, learned that eating meat 3 meals a day was the cause of his disease. He who had argued that life was no fun without alcohol and cigarettes realized that life's enjoyment was not based on eating and drinking. As he studied the Bible, he began to learn the principles of an upright life, and began to put away those things that were harmful to him. He stopped taking his medication from the first day he came to the sanitarium, and after a week, his swelling went down, the yellow jaundice coloration disappeared from his body, and his facial complexion and his urine color became clearer. After 2 or 3 weeks, his eyesight returned, and gradually he was able to function as a normal person. These miracles are the works of God that occur as a result of following the laws of life which he has established. However, even if one's health is restored, if he goes back to his former way of life, he will lose his health again. This is why, after healing the sick, Jesus said, "See, you are well again. Stop sinning, or something worse may happen to you." John 5 verse 14.